What's going on, YouTube? My name is Julio. I just want to talk about something that's extremely important for me and my family, though, especially for my kids. The question that I always get is, how do you start a Roth IRA for your kids? From some people that I know. The issue is that in order for you to start a Roth IRA for your kids, doesn't matter how old they are, right? The easiest way to do it is obviously you have to have a business register with the IRS. Once you have that, then you can go ahead and open a custodial Roth IRA for your kids in order for them to be prepared for retirement. The problem is that in order for you to have like a Roth IRA for your child, you need to have reported income for them. Now, the government does allow you to employ your child and pay them up to $14,000 and change every single year. So what you can do is take $7,000 and put it into a Roth IRA for them in order for it to grow tax free, and at the same time, you get them started for their retirement. I'm going to show you guys some numbers from a calculator, just trying SCHD, which is an index fund that holds a stack of like a basket of companies, and they manage it for you. You don't have to do anything. All you have to do is pretty much keep the money there. That's pretty much all you have to do. I'm going to show you guys my kid's Roth IRA account that started in April of 2023 or 2024. Can't remember. I don't remember what day I started it, but it is important for us to educate ourselves, not only educate ourselves, but at the same time, teach them the value of money and what is it going to take in order for them to retire at a decent age and not having to go to work every single day after retirement. So, it is very important. For me, it's very important because, again, our responsibility is to teach them the right way in order for them to do this on their own, be able to afford a house, be able to enjoy life after they work for 30 years and not physically worry that, they need to go back to work, right? So without further ado, I'm going to show you guys my kids' account and something that I have been doing in order for them to have a decent amount of money at retirement. So let's jump into this account. So, this $8,500 in income that you see right here, that is because I used to have my Roth IRA in Charles Schwab in 2025, but I transferred it to a different brokerage account, so I don't have it. I think I did it in April. So I wanted to track how much will my kids' account would actually generate on a physical year. So on May, which was the first month that I removed my funds out of Charles Schwab, my kids' account generated $417. That's the first month. The second month, $285. The third month, $724. In August, $290. September, $461. October, $557. November, $392. And then in December, which is the final month of 2025, $437. This both of their account combines. So if we look back, this is my 4-year-old's account. She generated $2,228.50 in 2025. My son Victor, who's 11 years old, he generated $1962.10 on fiscal year 2025. That's not a bad return from just having $2,600. Basically, it kind of doubles the money because if you think about it, he received $1,900 in dividends. So let's do the math, okay? So just so you can see, let's pull the calculator out. So if his dividends were 1962, hold on. His account value of 2696.56. Let's forget about the zero, the dimes, whatever. And then in dividends, he received 19. What the heck? Why is it not working? 26 96 minus 1962. So my son's initial investment was $734. So if I only put in $734, his account has grown a lot. So yeah, let's calculate my daughter's now. So her initial investment would have been, when I first did it, 3383 minus 2228 equals. So my daughter's investment at one point, because I've been adding a little bit more money here and there, her initial investment was 1155. So from 1155 all the way up to 3383. Again, something is working, guys. And, you know, if you don't have the ability, like if you don't have a business, I highly encourage you to open a small business. You get a ton of benefits, tax breaks. Not only that, it would allow you to basically start your kid's Roth IRA at the age of 18. They can take over for that, right? From the Roth IRA. Any money you contribute, they can take it out whenever they want. So this is Charles Schwab's calculator. Well, not Charles Schwab. This is marketbeat.com. If you want to do these numbers yourself, you can take a look at pretty much any company out there and see how much money you will actually receive at your retirement. So individual stocks, with this company pays quarterly. We're going to do DRIP, this dividend reinvestment plan. Yes, because we want the money to go back into the same company that paid us our dividends. This company is right now is currently trading at $29.07 per share and pays a total dividend of 3.67% annually over a year. And it grows at a steady pace of 10.5%. And capital appreciation is going to be 8.25. That's how much it grows. So we're going to tell the calculator that we didn't buy any shares, right? This year we didn't buy any shares, but we put in $5.25 into this account. That's per day. That will equal to 1825, right? And we're going to let it work there for 30 years. At the age of 18, you kids can actually take over and deposit $5 per day into this account. $5 a day is not a lot of money, guys. So let's do the calculations. And here we are. By the ending of your 30-year investment, your child will have $610,786. The total return will be 1,015%. The average annual return will be 8.37. And your total dividend amount per year, this is your annual dividend, you'll be getting a $42,629 every single year without working. So let's do the math and calculate how much will that be per month. So if we take in 42,623 and you divide this by 12 months. So you'll be getting a $3,500 dividend payment every single month. But keep in mind, this company pays every quarter. So that's every quarter, that's every 3 months. So you take 355, let's clear this out. 55 times 3 months. So your quarterly payment, so your quarterly dividend payment will be $10,665 per quarter. So you're getting 4 dividend payments every year. Not bad. Not bad at all. So if you want to go ahead and further down and see the actual amounts that you will be getting, this is what it is right here. And you will end up with, at the end of, this amount, it will be 1,948 shares that you will own of ACHD. To me, working for 30 years and receiving $600,000 at retirement doesn't sound like a lot of money, because we don't know what the inflation is going to be in 30 years from now, but it is a start, right? Let's just go up to $10 a day. That's $36.50 per year, right? So if you just do an additional $10 a day, look at this number, jumps crazy. So it's calculating. So remember we had $600,000, $610,000. So your $36.50 per year, which you buy no shares whatsoever. On the first year, you only doing the bare minimum, the $10 a day and whatever. Your account after 30 years will be $1.2 million. And this will pay you a dividend payment of $85,247. And if you want to go extra further down and calculate the 85, yeah, give me a minute. Get a song. Yeah, I'll be right there. 42.7 divided by 12. That's $7,103 every month, right? So if we do that, 7103 times 3, that's $21,309 per quarter. I'm gonna leave you guys with this to think about, what does your child mean to you guys if you really love your kids and stuff like that? Because I love my kids and I don't want them to go through the same issues that we went through as a youngsters. And I'm old now, so just be ready for that. All right, guys, so that's going to be it for today's video. Stay safe. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.